What's up, everybody? Marlon back at it again with another edition of the show. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So right after I finished the show yesterday, we got some breaking news from, mpfirst.com. And this is pertaining to Horizon Zero Dawn. And I can't believe this. I literally cannot believe this. Like, it seems like Sony is going down this path of like, okay, we're coming up with a TV show or we're coming up with a movie or something. So let's remake something that's pertaining to whatever we're making a movie or TV show about. The Last of Us situation was, okay, it was a game that came out around the end of the PS3 life cycle. So I guess that was kind of understandable, right? Even though they remastered it for PS4, right? And a lot of people were upset about that in the fact that it was $70. People wanted it to be cheaper than that. And man, I don't know. I don't get it. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, here we are again.
Boy,
and it's crazy.
We're swimming in cash.
Thank you so much. It's crazy. It's crazy because around the time when we were hearing rumors about The Last of Us remake, I did not want to believe it because I'm like, well, the game is not even fully 10 years yet. Horizon Zero Dawn is on PC. Horizon Zero Dawn came out on PC 2 years ago. It was on PC in 2020. We already got the PC version of the game. They updated it for PS5 with a 60 FPS update. Yes, they didn't do anything graphically, but this should be an upgrade. Like, we're turning an upgrade, like a PS5 upgrade, into a full-blown $70 project. That's what Sony is doing now. People was upset about the director's cut. Remember that situation of Ghost of Tsushima? People was upset about that. I think people wasn't really tripping too much about Death Stranding as much because, well, Death Stranding, actually, they added a whole bunch of stuff in the game to kind of warrant the purchase price. But now we're seeing Sony doing this again and again and again and again. Like, there are games out there that needs to be remade. And I already have a poll ready to go. This is why I do these live streams, man. This is why I get on stream. And I do this. People ask me all the time, why do you live stream instead of making videos? I can make videos, but I love the live interaction that I get when I go live because I get to ask questions. I get to see the emotions of people in the comments. Like, how do you feel about this? I don't care if you are a Sony fanboy or not. I don't care how much of a loyalist you are, because here comes the Pitchfork Defense Force. Here comes the PlayStation Defense Force that's going to defend this, right? And then they're going to come up with all these different reasons on why this is okay. When there's so many other games out there that we have been requesting and asking Sony to remake or remaster, that is not getting the time of day. Do you see that this is a whole different Sony? Do you realize that this is a whole different Sony from what we grew up on? This ain't the same Sony. I keep telling everybody, but no, everybody loves to defend Sony. Listen, I love Sony with all my heart. You guys know that already. But I'm always going to keep it real with you guys, man. There's so many other games out there that deserve the title remake. I don't have to go down the list. Y'all already know this. But we have seen over the years, since the PS3 generation, we have seen over the years how remasters and remakes are taking over the industry. Like people over here saying, we want new IPs. That's not to say that Sony is not making new IPs. But it's like, this is just more of a common thing. It's more of a common thing. And people are saying, well, we got to spend $70. And I've already told you guys, I believe that these remakes or remasters should be nothing more than $40. Is that going to happen? No, it's not. It's not going to happen. It's not. Because Sony is going to do what they're going to do and they're going to get away with it because they know that people are going to buy it. But at the same time, the reasoning here, ladies and gentlemen, is why? Why? Because it's not about you, the gamer. It's not about me. Oh, for the players? Really? Are we really going to push that narrative here? It's for the players. No, it's not for the players because nobody asked for this. Y'all sitting there and looking me dead in my eyes and telling me that somebody asked for a Horizon Zero Dawn remake or remaster. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm about to go in now. Nobody asked for this. Nobody. But you say you're for the player. That's why I keep telling you guys, like, Sony, when it comes to their games, when Sony gets into the rhythm of making games, like I'm talking about sequels or new IPs, they're the king when it comes to that. But this remake path that they're going into right now, I'm sorry, this ain't it. I'm sorry, this ain't it. This is not it. Like, and they're trying to do everything that they can to make as much money off of these older IPs as much as they can. But we have all these legacy titles that people have been screaming and crying about since the beginning of this generation. And we don't even know if those games are going to make it to the light of day. We don't know. Nobody asked for this. Nobody. I didn't ask for this. Bro, we already got Horizon Zero Dawn on PC already. Make that make sense. How much more? How much more of an upgrade do you need? How much more of an upgrade do you need than that? It's already on PC. Oh, we're catering this to a new generation. Bro, the game is 5 years old. It's a 5-year-old game. It's still fresh. Oh, we're catering this to a new audience. Bro, you released the game 2 years ago on PC. 2 years ago on PC. It's a 5-year-old game. Came out on PS4. And we're remaking this again? Okay, I'm down for the multiplayer. Okay, because Sony needs to strengthen their multiplayer side of things. So I'm down for the multiplayer. But what I'm not down with it is this right here. I'm not down with this. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, Last of Us. Okay, all right, fine. Last of Us. Okay, you got us on that one. Okay, it's built from the ground up. Okay, you know a lot of people love Last of Us. Okay, it was a game that a lot of people didn't get to play, right? It came out on PS3 towards the end of the PS3, the last hoorah for the PS3. We understand that, even though it still didn't make sense because it's a remaster of a remaster, whatever, right? But okay, fine. The game was almost 10 years old. Okay, fine. You're doing the HBO show. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. But now this, what's next after this? And so every TV show that you do, every movie that you do, you're just gonna remake a game that you're doing a TV show for or a movie for. This is the Sony that we're getting now. This is what Sony is doing. And we just have to. I don't know. We just have to roll with it because crying about it is not going to fix it. Ranting about it is not going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to happen. That's just what they're going to do. until people, I don't know, vote with their wallets. I don't know. I just don't know. But it's just, anyways, man. Let's get into the top. I can't, man. Out of all the games we've been asking for to be remade, this is what you do. 5 years later, this is what you do. I don't know. Here comes the Sony Defense Force. Anyways, guys, good morning. Hopefully everybody's doing great. We also have some God of War Ragnarok news to go over. Dead Space. What else we got to go over? Oh, PS5 was jailbroken. I can't. I seriously cannot right now. I can't believe this. This is insane. Oh boy. And let me guess, $70 for this. $70. $70. It's gonna be $70 for this too. Oh God. Listen, bro. In my head, listen. I guess I don't get paid the big bucks to run a company, run a video game company. I guess I don't get the big bucks, and that's fine. You know, whatever God has planned for me, fine. You know, whatever my path is, fine. But my opinion is my own. Okay? I have my own opinion, and things like this should be a PS5 upgrade. Okay? From PS4 to PS5 upgrade. That kind of mentality, okay. You charge $30 or $20, okay. Even though it should be free, but I understand that it takes, you know, extra development time for them to improve the character models, improve the environment, improve all of this type of stuff, right? And, okay. But this type, and correct me if I'm wrong. Call me out if I'm wrong. This type of stuff, this even Last of Us, I thought should have been a PS5 upgrade for $30 or $20. You know what I'm saying? Like people would actually pay the $20 or $30 or even minimum $40. Say, hey, you know what? We're charging $30 or $40 for a PS5 upgrade for The Last of Us, and it's built from the ground up. Okay, you just like what they did with Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, fine. We'll spend the $30 or $40, but this, come on, you're gonna charge $70 for this too, bro. I've played this game so many times. I want to. It's been 5 years. I just played it recently. It's on PlayStation Plus. Anyways, let me get to these. Samson with the $2 says Skyrim remastered coming to Series. I saw that for the Switch, $70. Really? Okay. Everybody want to charge $70 for every little thing. Like, Larry K, thank you for the $1. Jesus, have mercy, bro. Very happy with Horizon 1 remake with Horizon 2 graphics. All right, let me ask the community. I don't know, man. I don't know, but let's go ahead and get into the news. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. This is ridiculously crazy, bro. My brain for some reason cannot understand this, but this was reported from MP First, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna discuss this because this doesn't make any sense to me at all. I don't know what's going on with Sony, man. Retro, I don't know what's going on with Sony. I don't know what they're doing, bro. But as you could see here, MP First was the first one, and then everybody else started coming out, corroborating, saying that it's real. Lance McDonald came out. Lance McDonald, y'all know Lance McDonald, right? He came out and said it's real. So this is happening, guys. It seems as though that this is happening. A lot of people, we have VGC jumping on this. MP First was the first one to jump on this story. And I was like, I tweeted about it yesterday, and I was like, man, this can't be real. Like, what do you guys think about this? This cannot be real. Same thing with The Last of Us remake. I refuse to believe that it was real. Make sure you guys hit the like button. So, again, I am down with the Horizon multiplayer game. I'm down with that. I am down with that. I'm down with the Horizon multiplayer game because I feel like Sony needs more multiplayer games, right? That's a weak point right now for the PS5. We need more multiplayer games. We know that there's a lot of stuff in development currently right now.
Boy,
but
we're swimming in
we
cash.
have a lot of people right now that are saying that this is real. Like, this is true, guys. This is happening. Credible people in the industry, journalists, literally saying that this is real. Because MP First was the first one. And I'm like, I just don't know. Like, this is crazy. You know, like Timothy with the $2 Canadian says Spider-Man style remaster would be fine. Yeah. This is crazy. Kratos99 with the $5 says, Marlon, you know people are going to buy this and Sony is going to see this and going to do more remake that people don't want. Man, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. But like I said, people are going to defend this.
Boy, we're swimming in
thank
cash.
you guys for the super chats, man. God bless you guys. Let's dial into the story, man. So while we just got a remake for The Last of Us, right? It looks like PlayStation might not quite be done with remakes just yet, as a source close to the situation who wishes not to be named has revealed to us that Horizon Zero Dawn remake is in the works for the PS5. Again, as you guys can see, remake, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, really? A remake of a game that came out 5 years ago? Make that make sense. Make that, please, make that game. Listen, Horizon Zero Dawn looks a lot better than a lot of games right now that is out currently right now. Graphically, looks amazing. We'll run circles around a lot of stuff that's released on other platforms. And we need a remake of something that already looks remade? That doesn't make any sense. But money talks at the end of the day. It's all about the money, bro. It's not about the players. It's all about the money at the end of the day. So you can forget this whole player situation out of your head. But anyways, let's go ahead. If you thought that The Last of Us Part 1 divided players, because yeah, a lot of people was upset about The Last of Us Part 1, okay? So they're saying here that if you think that The Last of Us Part 1 divided players up on whether or not a game needed a remake, prepare yourself, as it has been revealed to us that PlayStation is now remaking or remastering. Details are still unclear. Horizon Zero Dawn, a game that is only, look at this, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up at all. A game that is only 5 years old. Not 10, not 15, not 20, 5 years old. And they just released it on PC 2 years ago. Oh my God. And had its sequel release earlier this year. Oh God have mercy. Anyways, just so y'all can know exactly what's going on, our source didn't elaborate whether or not this was a built from the ground up style of remake. So we don't even know if this is built from the ground up, just like The Last of Us remake was, right? Because that's how they kind of got a lot of people into paying $70. Remember? Oh, it's built from the ground up for the PS5. So we were curious, like, okay, it looked really good on PS4 and it looked good on PS3. But now it looks even more amazing because it's built from the ground up. That's the marketing tactic. That's what they kind of used to hook us in. And then when we actually saw proof, it was like, man, this looks incredible. But we don't know if Horizon Zero Dawn remake is built from the ground. I would assume that it's built from the ground up on the PS5 so it can take full advantage of the PS5 hardware, controls and Pulse 3D headset and haptics and all of that, right? So the story goes as this. However, we were told that the remake features improved lighting system, ambient occlusion, and such, overhaul textures, and better animations with new character models to match those found in the sequel. So basically, as you guys can see here, they're showing off comparisons of Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. Right? So basically, they're going to make Horizon Forbidden West look like Horizon Zero Dawn, basically, just to kind of give you like the textures and all of the character models and things of that nature. That's basically what they're doing. Now, this does not mention anything about any additional content or nothing. Just the same game, basically the same game over again. Basically, same thing with Last of Us, right? The Last of Us remake, right? So they're just showing different examples between Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, right? Basically, just for you to get an idea of how they're gonna potentially remake this, you know, by using the skin textures and the hair textures and all that type of stuff, clothing and all this type of stuff. See, this is Forbidden West. That's Zero Dawn. Look how amazing. Look how amazing Zero Dawn looks. Like look at the skin tech. Bro, this came out. This is why I'm saying, bro, like Sony, for some reason, like their studios are some of the best when it comes to fully utilizing hardware, just like Nintendo, because Nintendo is known to be doing stuff like this too as well, right? And it's like, look how this is Zero Dawn. Do we really need a remake?
Boy,
how much better do you need to make?
Dash.
Dude, this is a 5-year-old game. Look at her skin textures. Like look at her eyebrow. Like how much more better than this do you need to get? This looks amazing. You don't need to remake this again. This looks amazing. Like, I get the whole Horizon Forbidden West treatment, whatever. But do you really need to make it look better than this? Oh, my God. This looks amazing. Okay, look at Forbidden West. Oh, I get it. Okay, it looks more realistic. The eyes, you can see the vein in the eyes and the reflection in the eyes, and the skin texture is better, but Zero Dawn still looks spectacular. Look at that. It's not even leaps and bounds ahead. Like it looks good, but it's just not oh my God, jaw-dropping difference. Oh my God. It's not even that much of a difference. Like I don't know. Oh God, help us, Lord, help us. This is what our favorite companies are doing now, man. It's just, I don't know, man. All right, so outside of that, we were told that there is a big focus on bringing accessibility options, okay? So apparently they seem like they're going to be doing that. Accessibility options that the sequel introduce. Different graphics mode will also be available, though that is given since most PS5 games have a performance quality and uncapped performance to take advantage of VRR, variable refresh rate. For gameplay changes themselves, there are some subtle like improvements, right? Like, okay. Mostly those being the quality of life improvements the sequel brought. So yeah, again, I wasn't confirmed whether or not we would see flyable mounts or glider or any of those things that are currently in the sequel. Now, while Horizon Zero Dawn did see a performance patch release for the PS4 that allowed the PS5 to run it at a unlocked but stable 60 FPS. Remember, I told you the game got updated for PS5, right? The 60 FPS update with, 2160p checkerboard resolution. The title has yet to natively receive a PS5 port that takes advantage of the hardware as well as the DualSense features. And that's hence why they're doing what they're doing. Like, God, this is crazy. I don't understand this. I really, really don't. But this is the Sony that we have now, guys. A PC port, however, was released, which introduced some PC-specific improvements such as draw distance, higher frame rate, widescreen support, and more. Yet, despite those improvements, the PC release was still just a port of the original, meaning graphically the textures and character models are basically remain the same for the most part, right? Oh, God. It is to our understanding that the Horizon Zero Dawn remake or remaster will bring it closer to Forbidden West, from improved textures, draw distance, character models, to even new and improved animations and much more. Whether it's on the scale as The Last of Us Part 1 remake, it's not known at this time. Oh, help us, help us, help us. Help us understand this. Oh, God. For newcomers of the franchise, this remake remaster may just be the perfect way to get into the series, though arguably a tough sell for current owners. Obviously, it's going to be a tough sell. Yes, I can see if you never played Horizon before, fine. Once again, this is how they get you. For people who like myself, who are veterans, who played and finished Zero Dawn, right? Like, there's nothing new here. So this is for people who never played Zero Dawn. You never played it before. Here it is. Ah, man. Okay, anyways. So, let's finish this. Understandably, the news may have been a bit disappointing. Okay, blah, blah, blah. It turns out that Zero Dawn Remake Remaster isn't the only Horizon-related project that is in the works, as we also learned from other sources. Info collaborated with our original source that a team presumed to be Guerrilla Games at PlayStation are currently developing a Horizon online multiplayer game for both PS5 and PC. I can rock with that because PS5 needs more multiplayer games. So there you guys go on that one. Also, two sources have verified that the project is indeed real. So again, guys, two people already came out and said that this is real. Like, this is actually happening. Okay. Just like the situation with Last of Us Part 1, but I digress, right? So with the third given some brief details that it may feature a form of co-op, customization is said to actually be around the different tribes established in Horizon franchise. However, we have not been able to verify either that nor the details on whether or not the online would feature any sort of co-op or PvP. Okay. Well, all I can say is, Mr. Nix, thank you for the $2. It says PS5 equal remake station 1. Well, guys, this is the Sony. I told you guys from day one, this is not the same Sony. This is a different Sony. This is a different Sony. You know, games like Bloodborne. People been asking for Bloodborne. For them to do a remaster or a remake of Bloodborne, right? People been asking for SOCOM, right? People been asking for them to remake the original God of War, considering that we're getting God of War Ragnarok, right? It would just make sense to do a remake of the original God. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Or remake God of War 1 and 2.
In cash.
Sony, I love you, Sony, but man, you're crazy, Sony. You're crazy, but you know what? I guess this appeals to newer audience, newer generation. Old heads like me, I guess it don't really appeal to us anymore. The hardcore fan base, I guess it don't really appeal. I guess it don't really appeal to the older generation anymore. Never have, never will, right? Because with the older generation like myself, we ain't gonna get what we want. We ain't gonna get what we ask for. It's the newer generation that they're appealing to. And you see Sony is trying to find so many different ways to make money off of their IPs. I get it. You're trying to finesse us. I get it. It's business at the end of the day. I keep telling people that Sony is not your friend. Sony is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Sony is a business and they're going to do whatever it takes to win, okay? To make sure that their bottom line is okay. Why are we doing this? Come on now. Why are we doing? Why are we doing this? When there's so many other games that could be remade. The original God of War 1 and 2. Imagine them remaking God of War 1 and 2. How huge that would be. There's a lot of people that never played the original God of War. Hello? You're coming out with one of the biggest game of this generation, which is God of War Ragnarok. Remake God of War 1, remake God of War 2. Get people acquainted with the story. I saw that remake. See, you starting to have more and more developers or more people that are talented with these engines. We saw the Wolverine situation, right? Remake games like that. Remake freaking God of War 1 and 2 or remake the original God of War. People are asking for the original Metal Gear. I understand the whole situation with Konami, all that stuff, but SOCOM, what's up with SOCOM? People been asking for SOCOM to make a return. You know, like there's so many other PlayStation legacy IPs that could be remade from 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But we're doing this. Jesus. I'm done, man. Retro said the bottom line is that Sony don't care about their fans, only their wallets. Dude, I have goosebumps when he just said that, bro. Like, I just don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like I said, Sony's going to do whatever they're going to do. And it seemed like they're doing the same trend over and over again. They give you a TV show, expect a remake or expect something along the lines to go with that TV show. Like, listen, I get the marketing tactic here. Like, you're trying to get people familiarized with the actual story or with the actual genre before you actually give us a TV show. And a lot of people had mixed bags feelings about Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay. A lot of people didn't really like Forbidden West as much because they think the story wasn't really that great, right? But that still did not negate from the fact that the gameplay was amazing as far as, like, you know, the different abilities that they expanded on. The graphics was actually really good as well. Sony. Man, every week. Oh, God. Every single week. You notice the trend that's happening here? Do you really notice the trend that's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? It's early in the AM. Do you realize what's happening here? Every week it's a controversy. Every week is something negative. Like, it's always something controversial when it comes to PlayStation. Do you realize what's going on and continue to go on here? I will always love Sony, man. But when you love something, bro, you have to speak out how you feel. Like, there's so many other things out there. You know, yes, I did buy The Last of Us remake, right? I did buy it because, well, after the rumors that came out and I saw what I saw, I was like, man, I got to play this on the channel to really show people what it's capable of. And after I finished it, I haven't touched it back since, right? Because there's really kind of no need unless I'm trying to platinum or whatever, or I'm trying to try out the outfits. But I get The Last of Us to an extent because, again, it's a PS3 game, right? That was remastered for PS4 and then now put on PS5. I get it. But Zero Dawn, it's already on PC, right? And you made a 60 FPS upgrade already for PS5. I get it. It didn't change anything visually, but does that game really need a visual upgrade? I don't know. Guys, my heart is beating fast right now. I just don't know what to say anymore. This is crazy right now, man. This is crazy. It says God of War 2018 should get a remake to have Ragnarok graphics. Nah, bro. No. No. Leave God of War 2018 the way it is. Because people will be upset. Okay? People will be very upset. It's already bad enough people are saying that Ragnarok looks like DLC. Okay? People already saying that Ragnarok looks like DLC. People are already saying that Ragnarok looks like 2018. 2018 Ragnarok graphics on 2018. Guys, y'all digging too deep into this remake, remaster stuff. Oh, people are getting sick of remakes, man, because it's like remakes is supposed to be for games that are 15, 20 years ago. Right? But that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. Oh, man. He says, you know what? I think I'm just going to skip God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man 2 and just wait for the remakes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why? You see where your mindset is now? You see what Sony is doing now? You see what Sony is doing. A lot of you guys are saying, but you know what, Alex? It doesn't matter if you buy it or not because millions of other people are going to buy it. So it doesn't matter. Remember this. Oh, God. You hear what you're saying, bro? You're going to skip God of War. You're going to skip Spider-Man. You think Sony cares? When they have a legion of other people, millions of other gamers that are going to buy it. So it don't even matter about me or you. Like if you say you're not going to buy it, if I say I'm not going to buy it, if 100 other people in the chat is going to buy it, it does not matter. Because millions more is going to buy it. If 100, 200 people don't buy something, millions more is going to buy it. Listen, guys, listen, listen, man, listen, man. This is the Sony for the players, right? For the players. This is the Sony that we have now. Y'all got to match up y'all legacy. It's time to match up y'all legacy times. Y'all got to look back at Sony from 10 years ago to Sony now. Two different Sonys. Sony is going to keep doing what they do, man. Whether you like it, yes or no. The only thing you could do is not buy it. Like they say, just don't buy it.
We're swimming in cash.
That's what people say, right? Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Just stop complaining. Just don't buy it. You can't have an opinion. You can't have a disagreement. Just don't buy it.
We're swimming in cash.
That's what everybody is going to say, right? My whole thing is this, like something like this, like, come on, man. Like the game is 5 years old. Why remake something like this when there's other? That's my argument. The game is 5 years old. Why remake something that's 5 years old? It was released recently on PC 2 years ago in 2020, right? You released it on PC. So people who missed out on playing Zero Dawn, they can play it now. A whole different audience can play it now on PC. You already released. Bro, but you know, like I said, man, I have to speak up. You know, I know the Sony Defense Force is going to come after me. You know, oh, you bought Last of Us. Yes, I bought Last of Us because, well, it's a PS3 game. The more and more I start seeing more gameplay and stuff like that, it changed my mind. So I ended up picking it up for the channel and playing it for the channel and reviewing it for the channel. And guess what? Because of my review of The Last of Us remake, a lot of you guys bought the game because you saw the changes and you were happy with the changes. But that's different. That's understandable because that game came out almost 10 years ago. And I haven't even touched Last of Us, the original Last of Us, in years. So it kind of makes sense for me, understandable. I just played Zero Dawn. Like, it's all right. I mean, let's move on, guys. You know, this seems like this is the Sony where we're going to get this type of Sony every day. And we just have to deal with it, man. There's no sense in saying anything else on it. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section when we get to the Q&A portion of the show, and then we'll take it from there. Make sure you guys smash up that like button, man. Smash up that like button for your boy, man. I'm trying everything I can for you guys. It's sad, man. It's Sony just doing things backwards. There's so many other PlayStation games that could be preserved. And get to the God of War news, Marlon. Stop talking about it, Marlon. Marlon, stop talking about it. Just move on. Move on. God of War Ragnarok. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in here early in the morning. I just talk about the God of War Ragnarok. Okay, I'm excited for God of War. Very, very excited for that game. And so God of War Ragnarok, we have some big information here that I think a lot of you guys are curious about. And so we know God of War Ragnarok is coming out November 9th. And even if Sony doesn't have a showcase or not, this is going to be their meal ticket. This is going to be their cash cow, you know, leading over into 2023. And so we do have some big God of War details here that just came out. And so God of War Ragnarok, the game length is reportedly around 40 hours. Now, we heard from David Jaffe that, you know, the game, he said that he heard that the game was going to be 40 hours in length. And in truth and in fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, God of War 2018 was around 20 and a half hours long. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of dial into this one to make it make sense for you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Whoever just subscribed, if you're brand new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, help us out. So it says right here that Sony Santa Monica's highly anticipated God of War Ragnarok will reportedly clock in at around 40 hours in length. Okay. So remember, God of War 2018 was around 20 and a half hours, right? And if you try to complete all the activities in the game, it would be like around 51 hours for God of War 2018 if you did all the side activities and everything like that. Now, listen to this. Maybe this might rub you guys the wrong way. I don't know, because you know how PlayStation fans are, but I want to ask you guys how you feel about this. Now, 40 hours in length, right? But check this out. It's split up. So the figures includes the optional activities, right? So 20 hours, right, for the actual campaign for God of War Ragnarok, right? And then an additional 20 for like the, other extra stuff that you can do. So basically, the figures includes the optional activities, as the main campaign will reportedly take around 20 hours to finish. Now, furthermore, around 3.5, listen to this, around 3.5 of the 20 hours are dedicated to cutscenes. I ain't saying nothing. I'm not saying anything. God dang. So, yes, 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, which I already know Sony's names are known for cutscenes. But I think a lot of people would want more gameplay than cutscenes. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Are you guys hearing me? Apparently, okay, allegedly, the main campaign is 20 hours long. Takes 20 hours to finish, right? And 3.5 hours in cutscene. So that's going to leave you with 16 hours of actual gameplay. 16 hours. Wow. Okay. Now, like I said, I love God of War, and I know that this is nothing new. I know that a lot of Sony games are known for cutscenes. Like you get a lot. Metal Gear Solid. Don't let me get started on Metal Gear. Like lots of cutscenes, and not as much gameplay. So you're only going to get 16 hours. Ouch. Okay. Now, the additional 20 hours for side activities is comprised of about 19 hours. So even the side activities, right? You get 19 hours of gameplay and also 1 hour of cinematics, right? So depending on obviously how you play the game, I mean, your hours may vary. So I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think about that? Are you guys okay with 16 hours of gameplay? Maybe I need to do a poll, right? And now, typically speaking, for single player games, they're normally around 10 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours. So that's fine. That's fine. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right? This is normally the typical Sony type of exclusive type of, approach, right? Sony is known for their cinematics and cinematical experiences and everything like that. So 16 hours relatively for a lot of people is the standard. It's a decent amount, I guess. But I think some people would say, well, maybe out of that 3.5 hours dedicated to cutscenes, maybe they could have trimmed that down to an extra hour of gameplay or an extra hour and a half, making it 17 or 18 hours. The more gameplay, the merrier. But people love God of War like myself. People want to see the cutscenes. People want to see, the various different things that actually happens and stuff like that. So some people are saying that they are expecting it to be, more or less. But like I said, this is fine with me. But I just really wanted to kind of raise some concerns here. Like, guys, this is what you're going to get. Apparently, you're only going to get 16 hours and 3.5 hours of gameplay. That's all you're going to get. And considering 2018 was roughly around the same. Like it was 20 and a half hours, but there was a lot of cutscenes in there. So I'm pretty sure it's around the same. But there you go, man. There you go. 20 hours of additional content and 1 hour of cinematics. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. I know some of y'all don't care and stuff, but hey, Jeff, thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate you, my G. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are interested in this one. My man says, hey, bro. It says, yeah, we don't need a remake. Sorry, just got in. Yeah, man. I've already talked about that situation, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But hey, it is what it is, right? This is the Sony that we're getting now, man. This is the Sony that we're getting. So they do these TV shows and movies, and then they remake their actual older IPs or, you know, IPs in that genre for the movie. So that's Sony for you. Samson, thank you for the $5. Says, I don't mind the cutscenes as long as it's interesting. Sony story-driven games are always so good. It's like watching a good movie, in my opinion. Yes, for sure. T-Monster, what's up? And that's what I said. Like, I'm okay with this. You know what I'm saying? But I know the reason why I kind of said it the way I said it, because I know some people are going to complain and say, well, that's too much time for cutscenes. And you got to understand that Sony games are known for this. Like Sony single player, The Last of Us, Uncharted, these games are known for their cutscenes. Like they seemingly, you know, show you the cutscene and then it just blends right into the gameplay. Like that's just what Sony games are known for. So I know some people are going to be like, for $70, only 16 hours of gameplay. But like this is going to vary though on every player, like how long you play, you know, how aggressively you play or whatever the case may be. But like I said before, this is what Sony has been doing since the beginning, since the very beginning. That's what they're known for. Their AAA cinematic experience. It's going to be the same thing with Spider-Man 2. You're going to have a bunch of cinematics. It might be 2.5 hours of cinematics or 4 hours of cinematics and then, you know, 15 or 16 hours of gameplay. And like I said, that's the standard across the board for single player games. Like you're going to get 10 hours. Some games are 10 hours long. Some single player games are 15 hours long, guys. That's just the way how the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. But I really wanted to sort of highlight this. Now, I'm telling you, we have big stories after big stories because next, I know some of you guys are going to say, well, Marlon, I don't care. I don't care about Death Stranding. Listen, I know some of you guys are going to say, well, I don't care about Death Stranding. I don't care about Death Stranding. I don't care about that game, right? Okay, but here's the thing now. We're talking about Death Stranding 2. Now, I don't know, as of right now, we're talking about Death Stranding 2 in our next story. If you guys are enjoying the show so far, hit the like button, hit the share button, because here we go, man. Let's turn up the heat a little bit here, all right? So, we're talking about Death Stranding 2. Okay. So, Death Stranding 2 may be Kojima's last PlayStation exclusive game. We already know that Sony owns the IP, right? For Death Stranding. We already know that. We know Norman Reedus came out and kind of confirmed that, yep, yeah, it's indeed happening, you know, Death Stranding 2. So we know it's happening, right? So apparently this was in development for Stadia, and apparently it got canceled. A follow-up to Death Stranding for Stadia was supposed to happen, and then it got canceled early in development. So yeah, we already know that Stadia is done in January, and it's interesting because from the report that we're getting here, Death Stranding 2 could be Kojima's last PlayStation exclusive. Now, we know that Kojima is working on Xbox Cloud game for Microsoft or whatever the case may be. And so I know that this is not, you know, a surprise to some people. I know a lot of people don't necessarily care, you know, about Death Stranding as an IP or whatever the case may be. But yeah, this could be Kojima's last PlayStation exclusive. And so it says early today, rumors started spreading that Kojima Production had been making an exclusive follow-up to Death Stranding, I should say, for Google Stadia, but it had been canceled early into development. While there are several reasons for that rumor to be disputed, one insider amended that Death Stranding 2 was always going to be a Sony game, and that nature of this contract means it could be the last PlayStation exclusive game from Kojima. So there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Like I said, I don't think that's going to be Kojima's last hurrah with PlayStation. I think that there's going to be more stuff with Kojima Productions and, PlayStation. Just my opinion. But hey, as far as exclusive, the report is saying that Death Stranding might be the last one. So I know some of y'all probably not happy about this, but we'll see as time do progress. Now, the more interesting bit of the claim is that Sony and Kojima Productions have a multi-game contract that has so far produced Death Stranding and is due to yield another game. Regardless of whether the game is Death Stranding 2 or not, the contract is due to end once the second game has been released. So Sony apparently have a contract with Kojima, for a second game or for a multi-game contract or whatever. And as soon as the contract ends, that's it. So we will see. We will see how this actually transpires, because we know that, Kojima is hard at work creating something, for Xbox and the cloud and all that type of stuff. So we'll see how that actually pans out. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section, man. I tell you, the news is spicy in the morning, boy. I tell you, the news is hot and ready. Silent Hill. There's multiple Silent Hill games in development, so we'll see, man. We will see. I'm not even gonna jump to it, but we'll see what actually happens. So, as you guys already know, it's happening. Yup, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We already know that this game was not. We already know that this game was not going to get delayed. So yeah. Before we move on, we already know that God of War Ragnarok, they can't delay God of War Ragnarok anymore, right? So yeah, the game has been rated. There you go. So if there was any doubt of God of War Ragnarok being delayed again, you can put that to rest, because I still see a lot of people saying, well, Sony's going to have to refund us our money, even though Cory Barlog came out numerous times reiterating that, listen, God of War is coming out this year. Okay, so the game is officially rated with the words F and S and, those cuss words that are heard in the game. So the game is officially rated by the ESRB. So it's happening. They spend the money to get it rated. There you go. So God of War, if there was any doubts about God of War not coming out this year, breaking news, it's been rated by the ESRB, baby. So it's coming out. So hold on to your seats. November 9th is when Ragnarok hits. Let's go. Nobody was talking crap about God of War. Mass produced. Where did you get that from? I never said anything. Did I say anything crap about God of War Ragnarok? I just said, okay, guys. I said some of you guys are going to be upset about this, but listen, 16 hours is what you're going to get of gameplay in 3.5 hours. And I'm like, wow, this is what it is, right? So I know some people are going to complain. Like I said, Sony games are known for cutscenes, known for a lot of cutscenes, right? So it is what it is. That's standard across the board. I never diss God of War Ragnarok. Are you crazy? Stop, man. You crazy out your mind. I love God of War. Why would I diss God of War? Come on, bruh. You need to stop. Stop it, bro. All I said was I know some people are going to be concerned about God of War being 16 hours, if this is true about the 3.5 hours. I don't care. That's fine with me, because 2018 was the same thing. Sony is known for that. So it is what it is. All right. No, you good. You good, bro. You good. I was just saying, bro, like I thought you was like trying to be, but like I said, 40 hours combined is what you're going to be getting. So it's all good. All right, so it's rated by the ESRB, guys. So buckle up, buckle up. It's coming out. It's coming out officially. So if you had any doubts of the game getting delayed or anything like that, there you go. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic. Make sure you guys smash the like button. So hit the subscribe button if you are hype. All right, for God of War. If you are hype for what's next, I don't know what to say. All right, so just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. The PS5 has reportedly been jailbroken, according to modder Lance McDonald. So Lance McDonald has always been doing stuff like this, especially with, you know, Bloodborne, like updates and different things like that. So right now, Bloodborne 60 FPS modder Lance McDonald has revealed that the PS5 has been jailbroken, which means the console is now open for you know what, right? So it's beautiful. The PS5 has been jailbroken, and that's coming from Lance McDonald. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I'm not for this jailbroken situation. I do believe that people need to buy their games and pay full price for their games, whatever game they want to play. You know what I'm saying? Unless you own the game, whatever the case may be. But hey, you know, it happened with PS3. It happened with PS4. It happened with PS5. Like almost every single console, that's going to happen too. So I just really wanted to come on here and I highlight you guys with that particular situation because I was like, yo, wow, I'm not surprised, right? I'm definitely not surprised. Same thing happened with PS4, PS3. The list goes on and on. So let's talk about PSVR 2 because I do know that some of you guys, now this has to do with Sony plans for PSVR 2. So I do know that some of you guys will be interested in this. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you are enjoying the show so far, man. Love it when top of the week, we get big news like this, man, so we can get to talk about stuff. Okay, so next topic. And then we'll get to y'all questions. And after the show, we'll get to y'all questions, all right? For people who are new, if you're tagging me at orange and I'm not responding right away, it's because I'm talking about the news and the information. So I got you guys covered. So Bloomberg reports plans to have 2 million, Sony, right? Their plans is to have 2 million PSVR 2 headsets produced by March 2023. So that would explain everything that's actually going on right now with them saying, hey, early 2023 for PSVR 2. And so basically production started in September without supply issues. It is also expected that more PS5 consoles will be available early next year as well. That's good news. That's some good news. That's some good news. That's some really good news because, hey, we need more PS5s, right? And we need the PS5s in order to play PSVR 2s. So, yeah, it goes hand in hand. So this is really splendid news, guys. Sony is already, you know, mass produced 2 million, right, of the headsets and everything like that. And so by March 2023, they should have at least around 2 million PSVR 2 headsets, and they should have even more PS5s out there for 2023. And that's splendid news because there's a lot of games that are coming out in 2023 for PS5 that I think a lot of you guys, relatively speaking, really, really want to play. So there you guys go, man. Sony is looking to manufacture 2 million PSVR 2 units, you know, by March 2023. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right, so yeah, man, I know today was caught you guys off guard, especially with me streaming at the time that I was actually streaming. So yeah, that's what we're actually dealing with now. As far as Xbox news and information goes, we don't really have anything major right now. I think everybody is busy playing Grounded as we speak. So kudos to the Xbox community. Hey, some people are thinking that Grounded is going to get Game of the Year. I'm happy for you if you think it's going to get Game of the Year. And so yeah, that is exactly what we have to deal with. The only thing that I would say is from an Xbox standpoint that we have is the worst Xbox game of 2022 is slowly starting to make a comeback, which is Crossfire X. I did not like the way how they actually handled Crossfire X. And so, yeah, that was a big no-no for me. But nevertheless, yes, let's get to the Q&A right now. I know some of y'all have a lot of questions, especially pertaining to this whole Last of Us Horizon debacle. So I know some of y'all said that the Horizon Zero Dawn remake remaster. Nope. Y'all don't want that. So there you guys go, man. So come in with your questions. Now, let me see how many of you guys are buying God of War Ragnarok day one. I know it's a stupid question to ask, but you just never know. All right. Based on what I said earlier about the game is being 16 hours, 3.5 hours in cutscenes. We already know all this already. Not a big deal because that's what Sony games are known for at the end of the day. Bunch of cutscenes and gameplay mixed in, right? Are you buying God of War Ragnarok day one? Some of y'all saying you're going to be waiting for the PC version. So that's why I'm asking this question, right? So are you buying God of War Ragnarok day one? I know it's a dumb question to ask a lot of you guys, but there's a lot of people in this community and elsewhere that say, no, I'm not going to buy God of War Ragnarok. Like, I'm not going to buy it day one. I'm actually going to wait till it drops on PC. So yeah, I have another poll for you guys. So yeah, go ahead. I'm going to ask the community. All right. Smash up that like button. Come in with your questions. Jez says the Horizon series is boring and Aloy is a dry and boring character. I think they need to move on from the series and make a new IP. Not gonna happen. Considering that they already announced that they're working on a Netflix series for Horizon. Not gonna happen. Like, they're gonna do every single thing that they can in that universe to print even more money for the franchise. They're gonna be making money off of the Horizon Netflix series. And so boring or not boring, like, I'm telling you, man, Sony knows what they're doing, Jez. Sony knows what they're doing, and Sony's just gonna keep on doing what they do best. Like, that's just the way it is, right? Ray, what's up? So yeah. Is it Netflix or is it Amazon? Hold up. Is it Netflix or Amazon? One out of the two. Let me double check. Yeah, it's Netflix. Yeah. It says Horizon Zero Dawn Netflix series gets first details. Will Aloy feature? So there you guys go. So we already know they have Gran Turismo. Will they be remaking the original Gran Turismo? Chances are they might. For all we know, maybe not the original Gran Turismo. I don't know. Oh God, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. He says Marlon playing Kina. Oh, okay, where you left off. Okay, got you. Says I can't blame them because people keep buying the game. That is true, but man, oh yeah, check Twitter. I got you. But man, you know how it is, bro. You know how it is around here, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So let me see. Check Twitter. Oh, you talking about Dead Space? Oh man, you know what? I forgot to talk about that. I literally forgot to talk about that. So yeah, let me put a timestamp. I literally forgot to talk about Dead Space. Yep, I'm very hyped for Dead Space. Let me just throw that in there too as well. That must be what you're talking about. So yeah, let me go ahead and talk about the Dead Space remake real quick. That must be what you're talking about, bro. So I got you covered. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button. Thank you guys for the support, man. Let me go ahead and put a timestamp on this one for you guys. Okay, so Dead Space, right? EA will release the first gameplay trailer for Dead Space on Tuesday. So if you guys are interested in Dead Space or whatever the case may be, Electronic Arts will release the first gameplay trailer for the Dead Space remake on Tuesday. The trailer, which will be available via YouTube video embedded above, is set to be published on October the 4th at 8 a.m. PT, 11 a.m. ET, 4 p.m. BST for Dead Space remake. So there you guys go, man. If you are interested in that, there you go. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. So Q&A, back to the Q&A session now. Back to the Q&A. Smash up that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get 200 likes on it. I know we could do it. Smash it up, smash it up, smash it up. Hit the like button. Yes, let's go. Get them likes up. All right, let's see here. Let's see what y'all saying. Cyberpunk anime got me back into the game. Okay, got you. Yeah, okay, let's see here. By Sessions is Demon Soul. Okay, says she is because... oh, you guys are something else, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's see here. Xbox is not giving content and is not making good moves. I mean, making good games. What? Listen, Xbox have a lot of things in the pipeline right now, which we already know that. And 2023 is going to be an interesting year. It's definitely going to be an interesting year for them. So we will see. We don't want to count the eggs before they're hatched. So we will see what ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? We will see what ends up happening. So yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button for your boy, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the share button as well. Super chats are welcome. If you guys want to super chat, it helps out our streams for us to continue to do what we do here. So I appreciate you that. Yes. I did report on that, Toby, about a new Onimusha anime. Yes, I did report on that. It says, what does PS have in 2023? Well, they have Final Fantasy 16. They have Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. They have Spider-Man 2. And I'm trying to remember, there's something else that I'm probably forgetting that maybe you guys... Well, we got PSVR 2 that's dropping next year. Man, there's probably some other things I'm probably forgetting. So as far as I'm concerned, that's really about it as far as my mind can stretch. Maybe there's a... Forspoken as well. So you got Forspoken, Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Rebirth, and PSVR 2. And Hogwarts, but which Hogwarts is going to be on everything else. But hey... So there you go. Are you streaming the Dead Space trailer? I wouldn't stream it because it's probably going to be short. I might do a reaction to it. Might. Depending on what time. And hopefully if I'm not too busy around the time when it drops. Mr. Nix, my man. Shout out to Mr. Nix. Hey, Mr. Nix, did you want it to send us something via P.O. Box? Let me know, man, because... When I just moved and everything like that and haven't really gotten a chance to, you know, go up to the PO box and everything like that to get that stuff situated. So I don't know if you wanted to send something or not, because I think it's like $70 for 3 months or something. So I'm just going to pay for the 3 months and then that's it. So let me know. Let me know if you were planning on sending something. I literally forgot if it was you or I think it was somebody else. But I just want to make sure so I don't have to keep paying for it and then we don't get anything sent. What high quality games Xbox got next year? Well, Starfield. All right. I guess, hey, depending on how you look at it, that's supposed to be a high quality game, right? So Starfield, Forza, Motorsport. Supposedly Hellblade 2 might be dropping next year. Maybe Avowed as well. I mean, we don't really know. What was it? Redfall. That looks good as well. So, I mean, there you go, man. The multiplayer stuff is currently still in development. So, yeah, the multiplayer stuff is in development, Brink. Let's see here. Let's see. So apparently Sony is rumored to be remaking Death Stranding. I don't know how. What? Oh, God. They just did a director's cut. Are you kidding me? And updated it for PS5. Are you kidding me? They just did it. What? That better be a lie. That better be a lie. Well, I refuse to believe that. That don't make no sense. That better not be true. Remaking Death Stranding for what? Nobody is asking for... Man. Ciao. God help me. Like, bro, like, this is crazy, right? Oh, yeah, I'm going to play Evil West. Yeah, for sure I'm going to play Evil West. Yo, Be Rich 413 Music and Gaming Station. Shout out, thank you for the 20. Appreciate that, my G.
We're swimming in cash.
Saying, getting rid of Game Pass until mid-2023. I understand, my G. And yes, I am getting Ragnarok day one. Even if it's only 5 hours of gameplay. Hashtag no more remakes, my man. Hashtag no more remakes unless the game is 15 to 20 years long. But we know that's not going to happen, Rich. Thank you for the $20. We know that's not going to happen. Like, Sony, this is what pisses me off. Like, Sony got them good IPs, bro. Sony got them good IPs. Sony got IPs that needs to be remade. For all we know, maybe they got those legendary stuff that we really want to be remade in the pipeline.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
But it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, quick money grab. Basically, quick money grab because, hey, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, man, remake things that people really, really want. You say you're for the players, remake things that people really want. Nobody asked for Horizon, but I guess a new generation of people. Some people said, like Jez in the chat said earlier that, you know, Aloy is boring to him. He don't think Aloy is even worth his time as a character, and the story is boring. Some people don't like Horizon like that to begin with. Jesus, I don't know. Remake things that we really want. Shout out to PlayStation Fan. Thank you for the $2. Says EA confirmed Dead Spice remake. Yeah, I did just covered it a while ago. Yeah, so it's dropping tomorrow. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's just Sony, man. I love Sony, man, but my God, come on, Sony. Come on, man. Come on. At least, you know what I would have been excited about? If they remake the original Killzone. Like, stuff like that. Remake the original Killzone. Like, remake... Work something out. You cool with Capcom, right? You cool with Capcom. You have marketing rights with Capcom and stuff. Like, work out something with Onimusha. Remake Onimusha. Exclusive for PS5. Built from the ground up for PS. You know how many people will go crazy? You see how well the Samurai games do, especially, you know, Ghost of Tsushima, how well Ghost of Tsushima was well received. Remake Onimusha for a new generation. You already in arms with Capcom. Talk to Capcom and see what they can do with Onimusha, bro. That would sell for a new generation. That makes sense. I will buy that 10 times over for the price. Onimusha. A lot of people didn't even... It says we need Def Jam. Yeah, we definitely do need Def Jam, but that's not going to happen. It says I might just wait until PS6. That's funny. It says they remake games that came out less than 10 years ago, but don't remake Resistance, Killzone, and SOCOM. Not going to happen. You're wasting your breath. Not going to happen, brother. It says it would look better if Sony released DLC for Horizon instead of a remake. Yeah, they're probably doing that because we saw Lance Reddick out on Twitter, the actor that plays Silence in the game. Yeah, I don't know. And so it seems as though that we're going to be getting, we're going to be getting that. But Sony, man. I love Sony, bro, but Lord have mercy. Yeah, Ray, I saw that. Lord have mercy, man. Like, it's so many PS2 games that I could sit here and say, oh, you need to remake this. You need to remake that. You need to remake this. You need to remake that. Is it going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Exactly, Dennis. Horizon Zero Dawn is still good. Horizon Zero Dawn looks better than a lot of games that is being released today. It looks better than a lot of cross-generation games that is being released today. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Oh, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, smash up that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get the likes up from 164 to 170. I know we could do it. Hit the like button, guys, if you are enjoying the conversation. We're in the Q&A right now. Keep the likes up, and also if you want to become a member, help the channel out as well. That will definitely help us out if you want to. Also, super chats are continued to be welcome. It helps out our streams. So thank you guys so much for the support, man. My man Loka says Zero Dawn gameplay wise, it's meh. For me, I beat it like 2 or 3 times, and Forbidden West is so much better though. It is. It is. Everything that Horizon Zero Dawn failed to do as far as gameplay goes, Forbidden West made up for it. You know what I'm saying? The Forbidden West was amazing. The characters, the graphics, the gameplay, the world, like it just looks flawless. Yeah, Resistance, even, oh my God. Dude, I will go Super Saiyan. Sony got the IPs, bro. Can you imagine Resistance being people will lose their minds. There's a lot of people that missed out on playing the original Resistance. Never played Resistance before. Would want to play it. Never played SOCOM. Would want to play it. Like, build on your multiplayer IPs. Build on your multiplayer. I would have been happy if they would have remade the original Infamous game. That would have been dope. Instead of remaking Zero Dawn, like, we got our priorities all wrong here. Remake. Literally remake. Like Infamous and things like that. That's okay, I guess. A lot of people didn't even play the original Infamous game, or Killzone 2, or the original Killzone, or need the PO box. I got you, Vital Drip. I got you. I will be getting it. And then once I get it, I'll let you know, and I'll drop it in the DM so everybody can know. So I'll be getting it this week, and I'll let you know.
Boy, we're swimming in cash.
My boy Trek with the $8.99 says Miles Morales remake with Spider-Man 2 graphics. No, sir. No, sir. People would be extremely upset. You must be joking, right? You must be joking, right? People will be extremely upset. Like Twisted Metal. What about Twisted Metal? You're doing a TV show. Is it a TV show for Twisted Metal that they're doing? Okay, you're doing something for man, crazy. You're doing a TV show for Twisted Metal. Reboot the original Twisted Metal. Remake that. He said, bro, The Legend of Dragon. Yeah, right. And whatever, bro. He said, yeah, the Infamous series was fun, bro. Oh, yeah, Infamous was dope. My man Cole, yes, sir, says, I actually traded into my friend for Wolfenstein. Really? Let's see here. Anti-Hero, what's up, man? Appreciate you. But that is Sony for you, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Can we get 200 likes on the stream, guys? I know we could do it. My man McShawn. Hey, my man Kratos. Let's get it. Shout outs, man. Thank you, Kratos, with the $5. Says Marlon, I want Kratos.
We're swimming in cash.
I want Kratos to say F. Oh, Lord. I'm done. F word in Ragnarok. I'm done with you. Man. Well, that's what the ESRB said. So the game is rated now. So there you go. There you go, man. There you go. MotorStorm Collection. Hey, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Anyway, let me get to McShawn here. McShawn says, man, I love Sony, but I really want to see true next-gen title already. Please, no cross-gen titles. I'm worried that they might go back on their word and put it on PS4 also. Yeah, everybody wants to see new, fresh IPs for PS5 and not so much of remakes and remaster. But guys, it's going to be the same thing when the PlayStation 6 comes out. There's going to be a bunch of cross-generation PS5 games, you know, to PS6 games. Like, it's going to be cross-generation between PS5 and PS6. That's never going to change. It's always going to be that way, right? And you're going to get a bunch of remakes and remasters and stuff like this. Like, maybe when the PS6 comes out, we're going to get a remake for God of War Ragnarok. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. And you see, they're already working on something for God of War. I think it's a TV show for God of War, right? Or is it a movie? I think it's a TV show for God of War. And so, like I said, God, man, listen, bro. It says, can we get a list of dates for games out this month? I can tell you. I did cover it yesterday, Mr. Nix. So I can tell you exactly what's going on there. I got you. All right, let's see. Ben G. Shout out to the homie Benji. He did put out a tweet yesterday. And so we're going to talk about that portion here real quick. All right. So Mr. Nix, I don't have dates, but for the month of October, we have Overwatch 2.
We're swimming in
We have Overwatch 2. We have NHL 23. We have Scorn. We have A Plague Tale Requiem. We have Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. We have Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We have Gotham Knights. I believe Gotham Knights come out towards the end of October. We have Tales from the Borderlands. We have Persona 5 Royal. We have Star Ocean, The Divine Force. And then we also have Bayonetta 3. And we already know Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 comes out around the 28th of this month. And then if you pre-order it, you get to play it a week early, the campaign, that is. And also Bayonetta 3, I think, comes out towards the end of the month as well. And what else we have? Yeah, and Plague Tale Requiem comes out, I think, on the 17th. So there you guys go, man. All right. Let's see here. Anti-Hero with the 5 says, hit the like button. It's free. Yes, smash up that like button, guys. Smash up that like button. Overwatch, does anybody is even hyped for Overwatch 2? I don't know, man. Like, Overwatch is just, I remember when it first came out back in the day, I played it. I played it a lot, but then it started getting stale after a while. But I don't really see nobody really hyping up Overwatch 2 like that, or excited for Overwatch 2 like that, or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It says, bro, why a PS6? You can play all PS5 games on PC, bro. So there's no need for a PS6. They're going to make a PS6, bro. They're going to make a PlayStation 6. Sony is never going to stop making consoles because they're known for that, and they make, you know, money off of their consoles. So, you know, I mean, especially, well, the PS5 is the most profitable console for them. So, yeah, they're going to keep making consoles. You know, I mean, there's a market for that. There's a market for their fan bases for consoles. Not everybody wants to get a PC. Not everybody can afford to get a PC. So, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, right? Let's see here. Mr. Nick says, did the Resident Evil stuff get pushed back? Oh, Village. Nah. Yeah. I forgot about, I don't know why that's not on the list. Yeah, RE Village is supposed to be this month. I didn't hear about a delay or anything like that. So RE Village is supposed to be happening as well. Now, Kratos 99, thank you for the $5. Can we get 180 likes on the stream, guys? I know we could do it. Smash up that like button, guys. Get the likes up. Kratos 99 with the $5 says, Marlon, when do you think we'll see Spider-Man 2? I'm gonna be honest, Kratos. I don't think we're gonna see it this year. I don't think we're going to see it this year. I mean, if we do see it this year,
swimming in cash.
it might not be at a PS5 showcase. I don't think we're getting a PS5 showcase. I would want Sony to shock me with a PS5 showcase, but I don't think we're getting a PS5 showcase. I don't think we're getting one. But needless to say, if we do see Spider-Man 2, we might get a teaser for it at the Game Awards. Maybe, because we know that Jeff Keighley is cool with Sony. So, you know, Jeff Keighley always have little bite-sized surprises from Sony in his shows and stuff. So we might see Spider-Man 2 at the Video Game Awards if we don't get anything else from Sony this year as far as mainstream, as far as like a PS5 showcase. But I just say keep a very, very low lid on it, man, as far as like a showcase is concerned. Like, you know, try to have at least 1% hope. I'm not talking about 10, 5%, 20%, none of that. Keep a 1% hope, man, that we might get a PS5 showcase, but it ain't looking like it. I mean, at the bare minimum, we might get another state of play before the year is out, and that might just be for God of War Ragnarok, or it might just be one last hoorah state of play that it's gonna cover all the miscellaneous stuff like Helldivers 2. Maybe they might throw more PSVR games in there. You know, God of War Ragnarok. I mean, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I don't think we're getting anything major as far as a showcase this year. Knowing them. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Witcher 3 update as well. Yes. That's supposed to be happening this year. CD Projekt Red said that that's supposed to be happening this year. So we're still going to get that, guys. We're still going to get that. J Music, my man, 10 toes. Yes, sir. We out here. Says, bro, it says, isn't Capcom going to be doing some kind of Resident Evil showcase? Yeah. I heard something about that. Oh, wait. I do believe Sony might be doing a state of play. And here's why. I think they're going to be doing a state of play, right? Because did y'all hear from I forgot what his name is, the Final Fantasy producer, saying that we're going to be getting a Final Fantasy 16 trailer apparently this month, right? So apparently we should be getting a something happening this month when it comes to Final Fantasy 16. So I mean, I don't know, man. It like I said, you know, we could be getting some sort of state of play. Like I said, maybe one big state of play before the year is out, right? To cover God of War, show more gameplay on that, Final Fantasy 16, Helldivers 2, and probably whatever else they want to show off before, you know what I mean, the year is out, and then save the PS5 showcase for next year. So I can easily see them doing that. You know what I mean? My man NY says, MGN is the best. Give this man his flowers. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. We out here, man. Thank you. Says no Marlon Capcom's RE showcase demo release. Okay. I don't think we're getting anything else from like showcase wise from Capcom. I mean, we already know that the DLC for RE8 is coming out, so I don't see why they would, unless they're doing something with Resident Evil 4, maybe have a showcase for that, but I highly doubt it. I mean, we'll see though. He says, great, Cyberpunk 20 million. Maybe Witcher 4. Yeah, Witcher 4 is going to put up crazy numbers, man. Let's see here. It says, like, I was actually worried that Sony might put Spider-Man 2 on PS4 as well. And I really hope that doesn't happen because it's going to upset a lot of people, bro. I know. I hope not, bro. I hope not. I literally hope not, man. You know, I'm gonna be as honest and frank with you guys. I hope not. I hope that that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we can go on from there, man. And because we need more PS5 only games, bro. That's why people buy PS5s, because they want to have PS5 only games. They want to see the full capabilities of the PS5 and what the PS5 has to offer next gen. They don't want any cross-generation game. Like, listen, Gran Turismo. Remember, Gran Turismo 7 was supposed to be a PS5 only game, remember? And what ended up happening? Cross-gen. Ragnarok, a lot of people was hoping that it was going to be PS5 only game, cross generation. Horizon Forbidden West, a lot of people was thinking that that was going to be, you know, exclusive to PS5, cross generation. Like, that's just the way it is, man. Popeye says, MGN forever, bro. Bless you, my G. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the support. Smash up that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get 190 likes on the stream. I know we could do it. Thank y'all, man. This is like the best Q&A I would say I've ever had in a long time. Like, best Q&A with you guys, man. I love when we sit down and discuss these games and topics and our feeling. This is why I do live streams, man, because you can't get this with videos. Like, you know, yeah, you're gonna get people commenting and things on in your videos, and you get to reply to comments. But man, when you're live, it's just the best feeling in the world because you get to interact live and get live feedback and things of that nature. And so I love you guys for that, man. I really love you guys for that, bro. Like, for real, 100, like, for real. Love you guys, man. If Spider-Man 2 is PS4, oh, yeah. Man, listen, bro. Like I said, man. Wait, what? Oh, here, just so you guys know. It says you play EA's NHL or not really. Okay, so there's a situation that's going on that I wanted to address, you guys. And so I don't know if you guys know this, but my Discord got hacked. Okay? So my Discord got hacked. I had to delete my Discord because that's the world that we live in. You know what I mean? And so because of that, that messed up some things with my EA stuff. And so that's getting sorted out. So that's why you guys haven't seen any games or me playing any games on or anything. So just pray for your boy, man, and pray for things to get resolved sooner or later. I missed out on FIFA because of this situation, this nonsense, you know, with my Discord getting hacked because my Discord was tied to my account. Man, it's all type of nonsense, but that's people. That's how people are. And now my Discord, if I do make another Discord or whatever, like, it's private. Like, I'm sorry. I can't open it to the public because people are just sick. You know what I mean? Sick. So it's just, you know, people are always going to try to hack your account and do all type of crazy stuff, you know, because they don't have anything else better to do. So there you go. So that's the update on that, because I see more people than usual are asking about why you're not covering this for EA and this. That's the reason why. So until things get back on track, I'll let you guys know what's happening. So Fallout 25th anniversary plans unveiled includes free Fallout 76 trial. Wow, really? Because Fallout 76, when that game first came out, rubbed people the wrong way. It was a laggy, glitchy, buggy mess. And I think they almost had a lawsuit behind that too, because the game was just, oh my God. It was just crazy. But I love you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Can we get 200 likes on the stream? I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. Hopefully that answered y'all questions when it came down to to everything. But yeah, just pray for your boy. You know, things happen. What are you gonna do? But yeah, hit the like button, guys. Let's see if we could get 200 likes on the show. If I did add value to you today, if I did give you excellent news coverage today, hit the like button. See if we could get 200 likes. Thank y'all for the super chat, because they do help us out to continue to do this full time. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm so thankful that I came on here early and get the big stuff out the way for you guys today. So we covered all the major topics today, and I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to do this full time. And I'm going to continue to stay in prayer, man, and continue to push forward and continue to grow. So thank you guys. Leader says, how much does your album cost when it released? I don't really know as far as price yet, but just know that it's going to be reasonable. Just know that it's going to be reasonable. So just know that it's going to be reasonable and everything. So I'll let you know. Also, it says it's great that you take questions. Sorry. In the middle of the show and get back to the show. That's good. Yeah. I'm going to find a way to kind of do that. It's just that I want to at least... Wait, PlayStation just put out a tweet. Oh, it's nothing about a showcase. Yes, Alex, thank you for the feedback. I would try to find a way to incorporate that as well. I would say maybe after I finish the topic, then I'll take the orange questions. Hey, Ray, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. PlayStation Showcase on the way. I hope so, man. I hope so. I really hope so, because that would be huge for this month. But like I said, if we don't get anything else this month, we'll probably get maybe a state of play, like another general state of play that's going to cover Helldivers 2, you know, cover other things, whatever, yada, yada. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. My man, Kratos99, thank you for the $5, says, hopefully we get positive PlayStation news during the week. I know, because this remaster remake is rubbing people the wrong way. And hey,
Boy,
it is what it is. What are we going to do, Kratos? What are we going to do, man? But you guys know I love Sony, man. I love Sony, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth. So I love you guys, man. Kratos, thank you for the donation, man. It helps us out to continue to do this full time. I can't stress it enough. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. If there's anything that major happens, like if Sony announces the release date for the DualSense Pro controller, I'll make a stream on that. If they just so happen to announce a PS5 showcase, you already know I'm going to be on that like water on rice. So thank you guys, man. Thank you. Seriously. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. Those who love me, those who hate me, I love all of you guys, man. God bless you guys, man. And, you know, like I said, I'm not perfect in any way, and I'm working on myself every single day, man. But I love you guys. You know, thank y'all for allowing me to do this full time and allowing me to do something that I'm passionate about. And I can't thank you guys enough. I'm a person, doesn't matter how big I get. When I get to 1 million, when I get to 100,000, it's going to be the same, Marlon. I'm going to be always grateful for everything that you guys do for me. So I love y'all, man. Be blessed, be easy, and please have yourself a great afternoon, man. Love you guys. Take care. We out.